Okay, so here we go. We have our calendar started. We're in InDesign. So far what we've done is we've added a text box. Inside that text box we've inserted a table. We determined the number of rows and columns we want in our table. We've added in the days of the week and accurately added in the dates throughout the calendar. I also showed you how to merge cells together and how to unmerge them. So just for a quick review, we can align or orient our text differently with some of these controls that are right up here. And we want to decide what looks best for us, what's most clear for our audience, which is anyone else who's looking at this calendar, and what's most aesthetically pleasing. So I'm going to go ahead and change the size of the days of the week just a bit, and I'm going to sift through and find a font that I'm really excited and interested in. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you how to do is to change the stroke and the fill of the cells. So just like in Illustrator, whenever we have a object or a shape, it has a stroke and the fill. Same thing is going to happen with our cells. So you can see when you have a cell highlighted, for example, I'll highlight this Sunday cell, my control panel up here changes. And I have one control that's for the stroke and one that's for the fill. So what I can do right now is change the stroke and the fill for this cell. Now, why might you want to do that? Well, so I made my fill black, so I probably don't want to do that. Why I might want to do that is perhaps I want to make the weekends yellow so I know that they're coming up. So I could come in here and change the stroke or the fill. So this is the stroke. I'm going to bring it back to black, and I can change the fill in yellow. Okay. I can hover over columns and I get this down arrow, so I can hover over the column and change the entire column's stroke and fill. So right now I have question marks because some are different, but I can come in here and now all of the Saturdays are yellow, and I can hover over until I get this down arrow and do the same thing right here. And there's the bell. The other thing that you can do is you can change the strokes weight and type here. So I can make the stroke, I'm zooming in, I can make the stroke dotted instead of lines. I can also change, so I have to go back to my type tool to highlight this. I can change where I want a stroke. So this little box right here is like a preview of the stroke that's around my cells that I've highlighted. And I can click on or off these boxes in order to control them. So right now I added these dotted lines as part of my stroke. Okay, hopefully that's helpful. Play around with it, and good luck.